Hey, welcome. My name is Noutek. This is Super Auto Pets, but today we're doing something a little bit different. This is actually the official launch of a new series called Noutek Cochin, Noutek Refereeing. I am the Super Auto Pets referee. I am the SAP referee, and I am here to judge you. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah. So in the Discord channel, I have a channel that's called like SAP Cochin, and what I'm asking for is for viewers and people as part of the community submit gameplay to me, and then I can review it and then just say, hey, things I would do differently over another person. There's no really right or wrong answers of how to play. You play for fun, and ultimately you should do what you want to do. But people have been asking for more of like guides and other type of content, so I thought this would be a great learning opportunity just to share my thought process versus another person's. And so, as I'm going to transition, we have someone from the community and in the Discord channel by SDM that submitted this gameplay. It goes to 9 trophies, and we'll see how they get there. But I'll put this full run because I'm gonna speed through this thing because we don't want too long of a video. I think his run was 24 minutes long, so we're gonna speed it up a little bit. But if you want to watch this full run, and please support SDM because it takes a lot of courage to submit your gameplay for me to kind of review and judge. But we're going to avoid doing that, right? Because we want to keep things positive, wholesome, and have opportunities to learn. So, and plus, SDM's not here to defend themselves. So we can't really do much about that. And we have some other tools. For one, I have this pen. And so we can use that to do cool stuff. I don't know. So maybe it'll help me to explain some of my concepts. So we're going to go ahead and if you notice, we're actually going to be watching this at 2x the speed. And I don't know what SDM had the combat at. So yeah, just straight off the bat, you'll probably notice, and I approve of this play, is just playing what you have. Sometimes you can buy two, roll one, and see what you want. But yeah, pretty good here. Let's see. The horse, it's like, okay, I have the horse, but no cricket. That kind of, that's not as good, but still, I like it. Don't roll, don't donkey roll. He's not looking for pairs necessarily. Just seeing what he has. Nice, nice. Okay. We had one draw, one win. That's pretty good. A swan and peacock, too. Could sell the duck. I would probably sell duck, sell horse, and just transition into keeping the separate fish, swan, and peacock. I'm not a huge fan of peacock, but like it's tier turn 3, right? And he has it, so that'd be really good. Okay. Don't quite understand the horse play, but the sheep is pretty good with horse if you level it up. And I don't mind the pill either. This is probably moving really fast, but I'm not really against any of the plays here. Um, I guess I wouldn't have bought I guess I'll pause it for a second. There's like no crickets in the shop so far. I don't even like. Did you remove cricket out of your own game? Like, did you patch it out? Because the 6 gold in the horse with no like cricket or any token is hurts my soul a little bit. I'll be honest, but you know, it's whatever. The ox, not too bad. If you were going to, let's say, sell the horse, play the ox, not buy the other ant, but pill the ant to get the buff on whatever random unit you want to keep here. I don't mind keeping the otter because it's already invested. Fish, I like to keep. Swan, I like to keep. And then potentially you get the melon armor already on the ox, and then the ant buff lands on that. That would be fantastic. Absolutely should be picking up Swan here as well. So, um, in this play, I would 100% sell two. Even after all those plays of investing in something, I think this is an easy sell otter, sell horse, play these 2 units. It's a good economy play. You'll be getting more money for future turns. Let's see. Yeah. So here we have all of these units are half invested, but we're not actually getting any of the value that they provide, right? So each one of these, like otter, it's fine to stack. Horse is fine to stack, but these units, you'll actually get more value by keeping them separately. So just keep that in mind. This doesn't look like too scary of a matchup. That peacock is pretty good. So if we had a peacock, okay, it's a draw. You probably win, right? If we had like the separate units that I was talking about, or we were actually getting some form of value out of that. See, okay. So you did it on the ant, but you only I don't think you crippled the ant, right? Because when you pilled it, it was still only half invested. So you essentially paid 7 gold for a +2/+1. Not economy play. We like money. The goal to win in this game is think of like What is the most value I can get on my money? Great freeze, I like it. You can even arguably freeze the garlic too. Um, the dodo is a good buy. Once again, stacking it. I think the biggest thing that I've noticed right now is um a lot of investment in what you already have, but not necessarily making anything better, which causes you to like sort of be half invested into a build, but not like full sending enough to actually get wins. So that's why we're looking at it's turn 6. Hasn't lost yet, but has just a ton of draws, right? So it's 5 draws. And at this point, we're not scaling anything. We're not getting like the triples on the tiers that we need to get them. Okay, so arguably there's like when you look at tier 4s and tier 5s in standard, um, they're kind of mishy mashy. There's lots of good and bad in each tier. But in this instance, you might as well just wait to the next turn, tier 7 or turn 7 to triple that turtle so that you can get a 5 drop. And also dodo. So you probably could have froze the turtle, bought the dodo if you wanted to. It's not too bad. If he's planning to like sell this, and just go for like a full switch to like a hippo, that could work really well. Especially again, the hippo having melon armor from the upgraded turtle is pretty good. Hey, but you won that one, so you might know more than me. Okay. Um, I have it like paused and just like said, all right, this is what I'm gonna do if this was my turn at this specific moment. So, oh, we can draw here, right? Let's do that. So this is a sell. We'll X that out. I would sell this. Um, at this moment, I would probably just buy that, see what 5 drop happens. And then at this point, you're like, okay, I need to like switch to a win and build. You probably, so you have 10 gold. Oh, you have 11 gold because of that. So this would give you 12, 13 gold. That's 10 gold. You buy that, that's 7 gold. You still need to fit one slot in. And so you probably pair the dodo and then buy the hippo, and that's your backline. And then you just change the position in. Did that make any sense? So I would definitely get rid of this stuff. Like this is not good. But I'm curious. Let's see what SDM does here. Oh well, hey, I did say let's see what you get. So here's the shark. So essentially, I would do the exact same thing I just talked about, but instead of putting the hippo in my open slot, I would put the shark, which is not bad. I mean, you are getting some value. You're getting 2 values out of that, and then plus all of these units. So you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's plus 20 damage on the shark if it's in your backline, which is like arguably like pretty good. Lots of melon armor here. That was a tier 2, wasn't it? What was the play here? Okay. If you have a turtle, right? It's I get the play. Like I know people like to pill their turtles early. I love a turtle. Keep the turtle. Make that turtle strong. Make that like put that muscle on that turtle. You know what I'm saying? Like that turtle, he's what carries you. You don't get rid of him. Don't get rid of him. Okay. That's a pretty scary kangaroo, but it was only a level 1, so um, yeah. I mean, everything's going good here. Milk, that's an easy buy. What? SDM, why would you do that? I am. Explain me, sir, ma'am. Sorry. Okay, I'm not to assume here. Sells level 2 swan for this. Get rid of this ox, okay? There's no. All right. I remember. Okay, there's one takeaway so far, and like even like the positioning's not like the positioning's fine. Like you're getting a lot of value all the way that you're positioning. It's just play the economy. Money equals power in this game, right? Like you can meme all you want and say the expansion is pay to win, but just the standard is pay to win. The more gold you have, the more power you have, the more opportunities you have to flex your power, your money, and you can transition into other things. Yeah, this is you draw there, but yeah, I don't know. Really invested in this ox. Honeypot in the rooster is not horrible when the fact that you're trying to get more value out of your shark, but it is making your it's making your board space awkward, especially when you don't have a turkey or a fly. And then also during late game builds, we run into things like rhinos and hippos. Having just a 1/1B is probably not beneficial. In fact, it's detrimental. Hey, I could use big words. That's cool. It's detrimental. There we go. We said it. Um, oh, that was a. Hey, you're like, hey, Nate, look it. I just had the value because my 1/1B took out their 1/1B, and my rooster was fine. And you know, you could argue that's correct. All right, let's see. You're definitely selling something for this cow, right? That's what I would do. I think like the consistent thing here is being half invested, right? I've said it so many times, but we're at let me bust this out. This is a lot of talking here. That was not good. So we're here and we're here. This is a level 1, this is a level 1. So I think you're just valuing like getting this upgraded. Like we should be able to see sharks now at this point. Getting this upgrade is very important. Pairing the dodo with the rooster. Hey, you know, this has been recorded before the nerf happens to those two units. This is your win condition, right? This is like your safety net to like finish off like some big unit that someone has in the backline. But this is your build now. At this point, like you just recognizing the win condition that you have. And right now it is not the deer or the ox. They're not scaling in any way. It'd be different like if you had like a monkey here, right? Oh, let me actually, well, we keep this playing here. It'd be different if we had, you know, the monkey right here, the ox right here. Oh, a tiger. That's bait. That's definitely bait. I don't hate it, but once again, it's only a level 1, so that gets it to like a 30/30 or something. Because before it was, well, plus 20 attacks, it'd be plus 40 attack. But I guess it still has 20 health, so it's like a 40/20 or whatever. But I mean, I don't hate it. The snake there was kind of interesting, but just not the right build for it. I always like a good snake though. Yeah, so this person that you're fighting right now sort of is running what you were wanting to run, isn't it? Oh, that was so most value without that turkey. So it looks like you're gonna win this one. But I feel like they have a little bit more of a scalable and stronger build going forwards. And so at this opportunity, like you still have 10 HP. Like the world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want. That melon armor, like you could use on the tiger if you were really desperate to protect it. Also, I can point this out because I know people are gonna point it out. Yes, SDM did put a tiger on top of a tiger, and yes, they did freeze a tiger, and they're gonna upgrade the tiger. But I had this conversation with them in Discord, and they weren't aware that the tiger did nothing when it gets upgraded. But my theory is that SDM is from the future, has played the future patch in which it does do something, and was just trying to tell us, hey, make sure you upgrade your tigers, you know? So still wins, by the way. just blowing money into the wind here. No care in the world. This is like, hey, you know what though? This is how we learn. This is like the chaotic behavior in gameplay that I assume everyone here does. When I'm not recording, this is how my games go. Um, I think like just the priority is a little bit different of what I would pick over what SDM would pick. But arguably like it's still getting draws. Obviously though, like as you continue to get a draw, I don't necessarily think it's a loss. It's not even like an invisible loss, but you're given opportunity for literally every other player in the world to scale. And if you don't have something that you're scaling with, you're gonna have problems, right? It's turn 13. You don't have a black cat. There's no dragon. Um, there's no monkey, there's no giraffe, there's no penguin. You're looking for those units that are consistently applying stats to your current build because bigger bigger number equal better, right? It's not like the biggest process here. So look at this. Let me just I'll show you an example of what you can do here. Um sell this so that you have 7 gold, right? No, right? You have 5 gold. That would get you 8 gold. This would give you 5 gold. Roll twice, buy a 1-drop. I guarantee you'll find a 1-drop. And now you've introduced yourself to a win condition in which you can then take the dragon and getting this stronger, getting this stronger, getting this stronger is all good. Maybe put in garlic or something on this to get rid of that honeypot, and then putting the tiger behind this guy to get you, you know, you're spawning 4 units at that point. Yeah, you can't do that if you're still running shark. So maybe you continue to run like this. But you now have opportunity, right, to do something else that will allow you to scale and get you to maybe a winning build. Um, where, yeah, this is arguably like, okay, you know, we have a deer with steak, which I love, by the way. Like that's an awesome play. Like that's a guarantee it kills something. Um, oh, well, there you did get the most. Oh wow, you're getting so much value out of this this counter fly though. That's hilarious. Hey, that turkey value though. Ah, that snake was bad. Oh, that snake is eating you alive here. Ah. Well, anyways, I think you would have won that one if it wasn't for that snake just getting like the absolute snipe on the chick. If it hit your backline, you would have been fine. Um, yeah, just like I like food, like you know, like I'm a huge component of using items and food. I think they're a lot higher tier than people say they are. You see them use them a lot, but at this point, I think you're just I think you're committed to this build. You're like, you know what, it's working for me. Um, you know, why change something that's working when in fact it's not? um, another tiger. Oh, I think when you hover over the level 2 tiger, it says it literally does nothing when it upgrades. So, oh here, okay. Once again, right? I know we had opportunity for a tiger 2 turns ago. You're like, you know what? Nothing's working for me right here. We'll do the same exercise. So we have 0 gold. So I guess we would freeze this. I don't know. I'm not gonna go back, but this is opportunity here, right? So I know we got rid of our dodo, but getting this up, you know, that's the divot +4/+4. That spawns 2. You're giving that 12 additional damage for 6 gold. Like, just think of the value there. It's crazy. I mean, even during the nerf that's going to be happening, you're still getting what would be half of that, right? Or 33% of that. So you're still getting like at least double the value of what you would already be getting. Ah, the double snake, the level 1 snake behind a level 1 snake. See, and that bee is just not doing you any favors. That bee hurt you more than more, more than it did good stuff to you. It's just like the shark's not strong enough. And once it, you know, maxes out 50 damage, it's not gonna give itself any more HP, which is kind of a bummer. So yeah, look at 2 squirrels, a sushi, a pear, and a black cat. At this moment, sell the deer, sell the turkey. I don't, you know, I actually like this build quite a bit. Put in the cat, use the sushi, use the pear, buy the squirrel, and then freeze 2 items, and then probably roll. I think that would be. I think the math works out there. Look at another cat. The game's like, take the cat, take the cat. You're gonna win. You just need to take the cat. Ah, passes it up. Like even the mammoth. Like if you're okay, I actually just had an idea there. Mammoth has crazy amount of synergy with Shark. Um, can you imagine like running 2 sharks, like 2 level 2 sharks, or even 2 level 1 sharks, run a mammoth with a mushroom on it that's given you both the buff, but then also the +4/+4 to all your units? That's actually legit. I kind of want to try that now. But if you're really coming in and there's people out there that love the shark, let me know. Does mammoth work? Like if you just like respawn a mammoth, because you're getting the +4. That's +8/+4, right? Or that's plus. I'm not doing the math right now properly, but if you figure it out, right? But that's pretty good value, right? So I'm thinking like, okay, you know, even with what you have available, I still think you can win. This snake, man, this you're getting absolutely destroyed. All right, we're approaching the end of this actually, so I'm gonna slow this down because I want to get some final thoughts here. Um, yeah, 9 wins down to 1 HP. Insane. I like this is probably the most draws I've ever seen in a game. That's actually was pretty cool to see get so many draws. But as you'll see, like there's just uh anyone that has a dragon out there, you know, that's running yeah, even a cat, right? Let's see what the final build is. So essentially, yeah, this build here is what your build should have been. um, granted, you know, it's boring, right? It's like, yeah, everyone does that. But I do say for like new players that are just trying to get like their first win, like go for it. Like I know it's kind of net decking, but it's okay. No one's gonna judge you. And there we go, turn 18. That's crazy though, a turn 18 game. That is incredible. But hey, um, that's it. I hope this was educational. This is really weird for me. I try to be as positive and keep it from a wholesome perspective of we're trying to learn upon each other. And now I have an idea. Like I want to run Shark and Mammoth. I want to see how good that actually is. So thank you for that idea. I just like spit on my microphone. I'm sorry. This like you saw it like slow motion travel. Oh, 3D. Okay. Anyways, like I don't need to see your hand, Nate. Put that away. Thank you so much for watching. If this was not that great of a video, let me know. The more that I do of this, the better I'll get. So I recognize that when I'm not in control of the game, I still need to be entertaining and sharing my thought process versus what you're watching. And I recognize the gameplay was moving very, very fast. Because it was a 24-minute video, I didn't want this to be like an hour-long video of me doing like this deep dive analysis of someone else's gameplay. That's not what the point of this is. So, hopefully you picked up some tidbits. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully we can make this into a weekly thing. This will have a different thumbnail series. So I'm trying to have each thumbnail for each series to be something different. Meaning the regular runs that I do, the voicemails will have a different thumbnail, and then now we'll have the referee choking, whatever you want to call this. So thanks so much for watching. Take care. I love you. Goodbye. Mwah.